I will not slouch this time, and I'll look at the camera. We're gonna try. Welcome to another episode of Power of Bourbon, and as you can see, I've got the better co-host this time once again, and we are doing this special recording because she cannot wait any longer, which means we're really only going to review one thing.
Yeah, he wanted to get my initial reaction, so he's forced me to wait to open this. Otherwise, I was going to open it ahead of time before doing another tasting later, but can we get to it now?
I know,
How much longer are you going to make me wait?
I feel like there's only one person out there that like understands your pain right now and is impressed
Ed,
that you've waited this long.
you will understand.
So,
you want me to tell the story?
Yeah,
well, you got to
must
show what we got,
Yeah,
because you got to open it.
yeah, and it's going to take forever like it always does.
And he might embarrass himself while he's
will.
opening it. There might be some cuts in here.
So you can watch my beautiful wife explain the story and not watch me struggle to open
Clearly
this
a
bottle.
Booker's, and this happens to be the 4th release of this year, which has not hit any stores around here, but I found it at the distillery, and it was the only one that I saw on the shelf when I was there at the time. I don't know if they put out any more after I bought it. I wasn't gonna stick around and see. I got it and carried it around the store like a baby and put it in the car seat to take it home. So yes, this is the Noe Strangers Batch. Noe Strangers Batch.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the 4th one of the year.
Which means we did it.
We got all 4.
We got all
and
4.
You had me doubting that there would even be 4 this year.
I mean,
You
there
quite
weren't
sure.
last year, so.
So let's see how this one stacks up. Even though we've already kind of picked like our favorite Bookers of 2021, enter it into the best of bourbon for 2021. But
Yeah, that's because I didn't think we'd see this one. I mean, like you said, it's not hit shelves in Kentucky at all. So we might even be one of the first people to put a review out there, which is what we try to do to let you know, is this worth getting, or should you go buy yourself another Bardstown Batch like we've done?
That's true. And since I was doing this trip down this bourbon trail with my dad this time instead of you, it didn't take very long. It wasn't very hard to talk him into buying his own Booker's Bardstown Batch.
Yeah, this is what we do.
Which is very good.
This is our Black Friday shopping. So while she was doing that, I was running around trying to get some Goose Island, which I didn't get any of the variations, but I did get the standard, so I still am working on my flight. And I was really stupid and bought an old Carter that was really, really expensive, but absolutely amazing. That will be a review coming down the road with Chuck and I when he comes to visit for New Year's. Because that bottle will never be sent out as samples or anything like that. It is amazing.
Yeah, it's on the level that I keep saying, no, they have to come here if they want to have any of it. So, New Year Palooza? Is that official now?
Yep, because we're almost out of the Pappy 15, so we need a new bottle to share and drink on New Year's.
So that's the old Carter?
Yep, that's going to be the old Carter.
I like it.
I do.
If I can be a part of it.
We'll see.
Oh, just got to stay up to midnight.
Yep.
It's the only way you get to celebrate. You stay up to midnight. So this has a really good nose.
Yes, it does. This
Lots of good things going on here. Great stories in here. Looks like a dad took a liking to the products that a salesman was selling. He would call out to mom and say, "Set an extra plate at the table. I'm inviting this salesman to dinner." Another time, Dad was invited to a rally for the Blue Knights Motorcycle Club, an international brotherhood of active and retired law enforcement officers who share a passion for motorcycle riding. There, he struck up a conversation with some of the members, and the next day, more than 300 of them were invited to the house for lunch. So I think that gives us a pretty good idea of what this kind of symbolizes when you have those people over.
And you want to share a good pour of bourbon with them.
You want to share something good. All right.
This nose is amazing. So deep peanut flavors, of course, caramel, brown sugar, maybe a little bit of oak back there.
It's just really soft. There's something about it it's not subtle, it's soft. This one is more peanutty than any of the Bookers I feel like I've had.
Yeah.
Very peanut, very beam. Something kind of, I don't know, something fresh to it. Some kind of, I don't know, fresh and crisp in there.
Yes. I was gonna say it's like the crispness of when you bite into like a really fresh apple. You get that style of crisp, fresh flavors and things like that.
Yeah.
It's not very viscous. Like
No.
it just goes. There's not a big mouthfeel or anything like that. You get a lot of sweet on the front end of the palate. You get that crisp freshness, and then you get a slight burn finish. But it just like straight through.
Yeah, it's not as like thick and oily this time. It has like all like water texture compared to other ones. Yeah, there's like when we say apple, there is a like tart hint of tart that comes in really quick and goes. So kind of hitting back on that apple
Yeah.
note. It's interesting.
Yeah.
So what's the proof on this one?
124.4.
Okay, so up there with all the rest.
But it doesn't drink like 124. I would
No.
say this is the like easiest drinker of them.
Absolutely.
Honestly, it reminds me a little bit of, and we'll have a review of that coming up down the road, the Master's Keep one from Turkey, where we called it, in your review on our Patreon channel, you called it crushable. Like, this one is the most crushable Bookers I've ever had. Like, I could just
It is. The
drink.
alcohol is sneaky in this one.
Yeah, but there's no like peppery burn or any ethanol notes or anything like that. Like, I mean, I could just sit here and just keep drinking and drinking and drinking and be on the floor.
Really dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always surprising to me how they make this so smooth at such a high proof.
Yeah, it's very mellow, I think is the correct word. I mean, I gotta say it. I like Bardstown so much more.
Okay.
So,
I think we'll have to line them all up to compare.
yep.
Because in case you can't remember, you have told me that we would, once we got all four, if
Yes.
we got all four, now we have them all,
Yep.
that we would compare all four together at one point.
Yep, we will do that.
Okay. And have a true showdown. I mean, we selected Bardstown. We knew that was a really good one. That was also kind of highly rated amongst the community as well.
Yes.
Amongst your patrons. And so you knew you needed to enter it in to the top. But in terms of like a personal favorite and a true matchup with all four of them and just comparing all four.
Oh yeah, we'll absolutely have to do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it now, and then we can link that video back to this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Bardstown wins. Tag along takes number 2.
Okay.
I don't even
like that
remember. One was Donahoe, and it's been a while since we've had that.
Yes,
but I'll say then Donahoe, and I'm putting this at last place.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's going to be my foreshadowing. If I was, picking the college playoffs, that's where I'm going.
Yeah. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. So, who knows if some of you might see this? What would you call it? Series 4, the 4th release.
Yeah, batch 4.
Batch 4. There we go. Batch 4 of the year. Let us know if you find it out there. Let's see where it's starting to pop up, other than just the distillery at Jim Beam.
Yep.
And I don't know. In terms of should you get it or not, I think that if you are a Booker's fan, you're gonna want to get it.
We're looking at you,
Clearly.
Ed.
Clearly. If you're on the fence about any of the Bookers, maybe this is not the one that you want to go for. There's other ones that you might want to look for. And, I've seen at the stores, I've still seen the Bardstown Batch, which is the 3. So that's the 2021-3. And then I did see at the distillery the tag-along ones. So some of those are still out there.
Yeah.
For you to find out there. I'm sure in maybe other parts of the country
Yeah.
where it's even less popular. There's probably even some of the Donahoe of the -1 batch of the year.
Yeah, probably.
So anyway, you can't go wrong with kind of any of those. But yeah, I'm looking forward to comparing them.
Yeah, it'll be fun blind because no matter what, you're going to have opinions when you do it with the bottle in front of you. But blind changes the whole game. So it's always fun to do that. But yeah, so once again, thanks for watching. Let us know what you thought. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe button, all that wonderful stuff to help us out. And, you know, we'll keep on the lookout for bookers and keep on the lookout for us blinding off the 4. And we'll see you next time.
See ya.